This is Newsround.
Tonight, because of what we did on this day, in this election, at this defining moment, change has come to America.
I'm live in Washington, D.C. with the full story of the American elections, and we'll have reaction from around the world.
Hi there. There's only one big story today. That's right. America has chosen Barack Obama to be their next president. It means today will go down in history. It's a massive day because he'll be the country's first black president. Well, Adam's been in America for the past week for us, and he's live in the capital, Washington, D.C. right now. Hey, Adam, how does it feel to actually be in America on such a big day?
Well, Sonali, all I can say is, wow, I've just worked out I've been up for 30 hours and I've not been able to sleep really because it's just too exciting. I think for the supporters of John McCain from the Republican Party who lost, they're probably a bit disappointed today, but the people I've been meeting who support Barack Obama are really, really hyped up and inspired. One boy said, you know what, I think I could be president now. Someone else said, anything is possible now. At midnight in his hometown of Chicago, America's 44th president, and its first African-American one, was welcomed on stage by thousands of fans. It's all changed now.
The road ahead will be long. Our climb will be steep. We may not get there in 1 year or even in one term. But America, I have never been more hopeful than I am tonight that we will get there. I promise you, we as a people will get there.
Life is never going to be the same again for his two children, Malia and Sasha.
Sasha and Malia, I love you both more than you can imagine. And you have earned the new puppy that's coming with us to the White House.
At that point, America went into the streets to party.
The crowds here at the White House have got a little while to wait until President Obama turns up here because he doesn't officially start the job until January the 20th. Until then, he's going to be hiring people to help him run the country and deciding what he's going to do.
But he well and truly pooped the party for the loser, John McCain of the Republicans.
I had the honor of calling Senator Barack Obama to congratulate him. Please. To congratulate him on being elected the next president of the country that we both love.
So, what's it like turning up for the start of a truly historic school day?
My mother was a part of history, and I was a part of history to go and vote with her. So I was just really happy that he won.
Last night I heard that everybody was really happy in our neighborhood.
But Barack Obama never gave up, or McCain, and they both did a great race to try to get in the office. So I think it was very interesting for me and a lot of people.
History has been written, but the papers are also full of lots of problems in America. President Obama's got a lot of work to do.
So it's a massive day for America, but it's also a big day for all of us because whoever's in charge of the government over there gets to make decisions that affect people all over the world. But lucky for Barack Obama, he's got a lot of fans. Ricky's been having a look at who's been celebrating his big win.
Loads of parties have been happening across the world, especially in Kenya, where some of Obama's family live, including his grandmother. Check out the reaction from her village, Kogelo. But it's not just Africa celebrating. These are kids at Barack Obama's old school in Indonesia, where he lived for 4 years as a boy. And in Japan, residents in a town that shares the same name as Obama came out to party wearing custom-made T-shirts. And here in the UK, the Prime Minister congratulated Obama's win.
This is a moment that will live in history as long as history books are written. I've talked to Senator Obama on many occasions, and I know that he is a true friend of Britain.
While some parties went on until really late, after all that dancing, not everyone could keep their eyes open.
Now, those were just some of the messages and celebrations from around the world. Head over to the Newsround website to watch some webcam messages from kids in loads of different countries, including Australia, Poland, Afghanistan and Mexico. Now, Adam, the main reason why today is so historic is because Barack Obama is going to become America's first black president. Why is that so important?
Totally important, Sonali. Well, Obama himself called himself this skinny kid with a funny name. His mum was American, his dad was from Africa, and like Ricky said, he grew up in Southeast Asia for a while. Now, some people reckon that because of his background, he's going to help America make friends with other countries and also help this country solve the big problems it's had with racism for years and years. Until the 1960s, America's black people didn't have the same rights as white people. Black and white children had to go to separate schools and travel on separate buses. They weren't allowed in the same public places. There were riots about race. That was slowly starting to change when Barack Hussein Obama was born to an American mum and a Kenyan dad. He grew up in the sunny state of Hawaii and then in Indonesia and Southeast Asia.
He then came here to the south side of Chicago, which is an area that isn't exactly rich. He worked on community projects to help families that didn't have very much money.
For the children at this youth centre now, a black president is going to change their lives.
I'm going to be happy because they said he's going to pay for us to get into college. We're going to have a better education.
He's going to help me and my family move on with our lives.
We never had a black president before, and this is, if we have a black president for the first time ever, people will start to notice that Barack Obama will be the best president.
And hip-hop artists like V from Washington have been trying to get young African Americans involved in this historic election.
Everybody knows what's going on in America. Barack Obama becoming president in America can actually change and have impact across the world.
Some people say Obama is still too inexperienced and he hasn't really been tested yet, but everyone agrees he's made an amazing journey. So for some people, he is a bit too fresh and a bit too new, especially when he's got big challenges like the terrible situation in the economy, problems with climate change, and also wars with American troops in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Now, Adam, we all know you've had an exciting but exhausting American adventure. It's probably time for you to get some sleep right now.
I don't know whether I want a sleep more or a cheeseburger.
Have the cheeseburger, then go to sleep.
Yeah.
All right, thanks very much, Adam. Now, if you want to check out what he's been up to in the States, have a look at his election diary on the Newsround website. We've also got lots of pictures and video clips about the historic win. You ever heard someone say, remember the 5th of November? Well, I guarantee this one, you and the rest of the world definitely will. Bye.